Ready on the set? 3, 2, 1. Did I say bite size? Oh my gosh. One more time. Hey, I'm Nicole Schmid with Smart Cookie TV. Welcome back to the channel. If you've been before, if you haven't, welcome. We're glad to have you. Here we create tools that build your business. Have you ever just wanted an idea, like someone just to give me a direction, a way to go, a way to move forward? That's what we do here. Ideas that will build your business. So today's tool is a website and branding audit for this business that we're showing you today. And if you stay to the end, you'll hear all 5 ideas I came with sort of on the spot for them. These are bite-sized audits. And you can get one too. Stay to the end and find out all about it. We're only taking 100. After that, we're done. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. I want to introduce you to what we call our SMART acronym. Here are 5 ways you can improve your website, your sales page, any part of your marketing. And I'm going to show you in the example how they can do that for their business. Here's what you can expect. First, I'm going to encourage them to say it faster. What do they do for their audience? Second, make an offer. I want them to have an irresistible, can't turn away offer. Third, attract with photos. There are very specific photos you've got to have on your website in order to connect with your ideal customer. I'm going to show them exactly what they are. 4, this one is all about how you re-edit and rearrange your existing copy. Finally, we bring it all home with their inner voice to help them convert faster. Now let's jump in and I'll show you how we break it all down. Here is the website audit. I took some notes, so you'll receive me referring to some of those, and I realize they're a little chicken scratch. On the 5 things I would see for your website right away that needs some help. You can take all 5 of these things, you and your team powwow them out and do them yourself. This is why I do these, is for them to be a website audit that just gets you on your way to more conversions. So here are my 5 tips. I call them ingredients because Smart Cookie, we always have a pun over here. Digestible. And anyway, we try to be punny. Okay, so up first, I just wanted to do just the audit here, but you'll end up seeing how this will play into other places in your marketing. I think you will. So first up is what I call things above the fold. So the first thing is your one-liner. I always say it's what do you do and who do you do it for needs to be shown here right away, because we are talking to the hero, right? We're going to talk to the hero, which is the customer, your mama, likely. I'm sure dads might see the page because moms might be like, look, we're going to do this. But for the most part, your hero is the mom, right? She is the star of her own show. It is her world. You and I, we're just living in it. And so we want to show off the hero who's going to conquer all of this. She is going to be the one. Now, it doesn't mean we don't show off babies, because babies sell really anything. But we want to show mom with baby, or we want to show mom with sleeping baby. I'll get to that in a second. But I want you to imagine if we had a mom picture there, the sleep better, live better would nail it even more, because that's what she's just desperate for, right? Like, can I get back to my day, kid? Can I have an evening? Can I have a nighttime tea or a sip of wine or watch a show? Or can I have my mornings that are quiet and the kid's still tucked in bed? So show off your hero here with words she wants. So what I was thinking as I went through a couple of I do a couple, the way a singer warms up their voice, I warm up some of my ideas. And I just wrote down a few. Ran through some of my workup exercises. And I wanted you to consider helping exhausted moms get their life back. That might be something that moms say. They might say, I always joke that once I got that first 5 hours of sleep that I felt like I could cure cancer. Another one here for you, helping exhausted moms embrace the day. So not all moms are maybe working moms, but they all have their day they want to get to. And if you can show mom waking up refreshed in this image, but again, we'd be speaking right to her, the hero, helping her to realize, hey, you can do this. And that's really all marketing is. It's all good movies are. It's any good book, right? People are just wanting to be a part of the story. And in this case, we are telling her story, what she's going to be able to accomplish. And so when we realize our marketing isn't really to say, hey, we're good, we're going to get you tucked in, we'll help you, I'll help you. No, instead, we can have the one thing that we're going to help them with, say it in a way that just says, you can do this. I believe in you. So I want you to think, so helping exhausted moms embrace the day, think of the things that she really wants, right? She wants sleep, but she wants sleep because, right? So what about for moms who don't trust, cry it out. Now, your methods may include some cry it out. I now have come to believe, I believe in cry it out a little bit. But when they come here, they may not trust it. So see how it's who don't trust cry it out. But with your help, they could get there. They could understand that, hey, sometimes some kids need to cry for 5 minutes, maybe 10. For parents who are so over being exhausted, I thought that might be a fun way to show out some personality who are so over being exhausted. And then you could show mom and dad in that case. sleep help for the modern mom, right? She probably views herself as very modern. She probably has a packed schedule, whether she's working from home, working from an office, taking a couple years off. She probably views herself as modern. And so let's embrace that as well. More of this would come out if we get to work on other projects together, which I'll include. But I was thinking there might be something that resonates with you or give you an aha to add in something else. So you use it there, but you've got big dreams for your little ones. Now, if you could just catch some Z's, cute little puns, but I want you to remind her you are keeping her from, I joked, again, curing cancer. I don't know anything about science, but I just always felt like a Wonder Woman, right? A powerhouse when I got just 5 hours. I just need 5 hours, guys. Okay, so that's your one-liner. I spent more time than what I meant to on that. The second thing is that I want you to go after is above the fold. What are you offering them? So right here, you're offering sleep service or sleep tips. And I want to see something over here on the right side. So I want you to consider, what can you offer for free? That same pop-up that you gave could be it. So instead of sleep tips, make it something that I just can't turn away from. So on Smart Cookie Media, we keep two things, the main thing at all times, and we keep usually some type of freebie cheat sheet, or the freebie right now we're running after is request this free web audit. And then we reiterate it one more time so that when they're going down, it stays there at the top. But we're keeping it the same color. So we're training their brain, and not just us, multi-million-dollar companies are doing this. We're training our consumer's brain to, hey, this is the color once you look through on our website. Colors in the orange and red family work really, really well. Colors in the green family work really well. So if you have a brand accent color, we'd help you pull that out. Okay, and then also we, of course, do the marry yes, buy from us, right? Schedule a session with us and we'll tell you a couple strategy points. And of course, there might be an opportunity to pitch to the right people at the end of that call too. But before we want to start taking money, give them something that they just can't turn away from just yet. Okay, that's the offer. That's what you're offering above the fold. So do it here like you have it here. Do it up here to match it so as they scroll, it stays. If this is in WordPress, you'll be able to have what's called a sticky bar right there. No problem. Okay, third thing I have for you, the people. I wanted to comment on, you have great pictures of people, but I always talk about this with everybody because it's so important that, I love that even doctors need help. That's awesome. I love that testimonial. So this right here, super engaging, this middle one, because we're showing off your hero. While the kiddos are cute, they are super cute, they're not that mom's kiddo. So instead, show more of mom getting the time that she wants with her kiddos, more of mom actually being awake enough to play with them. Nothing in distress, and you don't do that, so that's fantastic. But make sure that even here, if there was something that you wanted to show off, that, yeah, beautiful. I love it. Okay, you got it. Keep showing mom and baby though. Next up, so you have a lot, this is fantastic, the things you've been featured in. You keep everything nice and digestible in terms of how much content all the way throughout, but I want you to give them digestible pieces where they feel they can do it, that each thing builds on them. This site is built very nicely for you to have a resume of what you've done and what you can do, but I want you to now think, how do I tell them they can do this with my help? If they just had a plan, if they just had a clear, consistent plan, they could do this too, right? So I want you to think in bite-sized pieces. So specifically, I say win your customers one bite at a time. So you're writing for a distracted, often mobile customer. I want you to break it down for them. Here's what I said. If you were to take action with one of the products and then identify 3 key features or give them 3 ways that they're going to get perfect sleep, now you've told them, hey, it's just these little stones you have to walk across to get to the other side. Just these easy steps. You saw it in everything that I pitch. I always make sure that, hey, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. And then I tell them what it really takes. Now, does it take paying Facebook some money in some of my VIP days? Is there other things that it takes? Yeah, but I want my people to believe you can do this. We've got you. It is this simple. These are the big things. I want you to do the same thing for her too. And that way it's a little bit less about, again, super impressive that you are in all of these places. I love it. I love learning more about you and your team. But really, mom, when she gets here, is tired. And she just needs to know, can I do this? Can I try one more sleep thing? So help empower her even more. You're already doing that work. Just show it for her right away when she gets there. The last thing was, I just wanted you to know a couple things about copy overall on the site that I see as an opportunity. Is 2 things that people come to the internet for. They either come to be entertained, right? Some dancing on TikTok. I'm not suggesting you have to do that. Or they come to be educated. So they do want to learn something from you. And when you can teach somebody something, like you have the free sleep tips, the blogs, things like that, they're 85% more likely to buy, is a stat that was put out in it's actually an old stat. It might be higher. But they're 85% more likely to buy from you. So I want you to ask yourself these few questions is what I jotted down for you. The first one goes back to the first thing I said about the one-liner. What does mom want? What does she really, really want? And you might be like, sleep, Nicole, she wants sleep. No, but why does she want the sleep then? So keep pushing through. Why does she want the sleep? Think about your favorite customers. Why do they want it? What is it keeping them from? 2, maybe it's their health. Maybe it's their workout routine. Maybe it's better relationships. Think about what they really want. What's the problem they're dealing with? So again, the problem is that they can't get their kiddo to sleep, but the real problem is they can't function in their day. They're half-assing work. So really consider what's the real problem they're dealing with because of this other thing that's happening. And then how does it make them feel? So she probably feels like she's tried it all. Or like, why can't I figure this out? It worked for my other kid. It didn't work. It isn't working for this kid. This kid's different. I feel like I should know how to do this. Or man, my in-laws, if they tell me one more time on how they just let them cry. So how is she feeling? Are you tired of what auntie's uncle's cousin tells you about sleep? Are you overhearing about how other moms had no problem with their formula-fed baby or something like that? So how does it make them feel? And then I think all of your words show empathy. So I'm going to skip over that one, but it was like, how can you use empathy to say those words back to them? And we already know that you're an authority to solve that. So I kind of skipped over that. So I love the testimonials. They do that really well as an authority. And then again, just get really clear on the call to action. What is that next step? And make sure, I know I see schedule discovery call down here, but I want you to make sure they're the consistent same colors if that's what you really want her to do. Or is mom tired at 3 a.m. and that doesn't make sense for her? And maybe it is something else in between that. Maybe it is download the guide, and then that's when you offer the book the call. And after you get through the guide type thing. And then continue to consider what her life looks like after. She has energy to play at the park. She has energy to go to the gym. She can hang out with her friends till 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. She can actually have a date night with her husband because she can put the baby to bed, say bye to the babysitter, and then go out. So really think about what does her life look like now that she's gotten better sleep. It's more than just a happy, smiling baby. It's so many things, right? Us moms can like conquer the world if that kiddo would just sleep. It's Nicole. That's it for this bite-sized website reaction. But if you'd like me to do a quick reaction to your website, your sales page, whatever you have going on in marketing, then be sure to like, subscribe, and visit us at smartcookiemedia.co to submit yours now.